Opposition supporters have clashed with police in the former Soviet Republic of Belarus. Thousands of protesters accused the sitting president of rigging the election. Moscow correspondent Norman Hermont reports.
Not long after the polls closed, opposition supporters and police clashed on the streets of Minsk, Belarus's capital. A leading opposition candidate was injured and was rushed to hospital. There was little suspense when Belarus's longtime president, Alexander Lukashenko, cast his ballot. Few thought he'd be challenged, and indications are he captured more than 75% of the vote. He had a warning for those planning to protest the result.
As far as the opposition supporters are concerned, everything will be done according to the law.
Hundreds of European-backed observers monitored the vote, part of an attempt by Belarus to boost its democratic credentials. Opposition candidates were given some limited opportunities to get their message out, but state media heavily favored the incumbent, Lukashenko. A big part of his appeal this time around was built on taking aim at Russia.
The Belarusians voting here in Moscow are a testament to the close connections between Belarus and Russia. But political relations between the two countries have often been hostile, and that tension has been masterfully exploited by Alexander Lukashenko.
Not so long ago, Russian and Belarusian television were trading insults, with Mr. Lukashenko branded a psychopath. But just before the vote, he struck a deal with Russia to keep oil flowing to his country duty-free. This analyst says standing up against Russia has been a political masterstroke.
This is the first election which Lukashenko will win on, well, let's be frank, practically anti-Russian or rather anti-Kremlin agenda.
For the man once dubbed Europe's last dictator, now comes the hard part. The election is over. Alexander Lukashenko has to convince Europe and the world the vote wasn't a fraud. Norman Hermont, ABC News, Moscow.